Hello everyone, Rhoody here. So, interestingly enough, I got a question about some of the features in consoleport. So let me set up a browser window and I'll let you know this question. So, let's see. It's been a little while since I've done a browser window capture. So, browser. That's source. Let's try to do that. It would be like Windows, Chrome. Alright, maybe this. No, that doesn't help me out. Let's see, multi-port compatibility, blah 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 blah. Let's see, I don't want to change screens. Sources, it would be like maybe display capture. Let's add source of the secondary monitor. Okay. So, we got a question from Heather Riggs 3031. I'm really enjoying the Asus Rog with WoW, but have some questions. I wanted to get macros like I use on my desktop PC, but for some reason it's not working. Also, if there's a way to increase the size of screens where it shows different spells and buttons. Some old eyes, help me out with somebody of this, but read more. Not using any hardware. So no mouse. No mouse whatsoever. Okay. So that's the challenging part, right? No mouse. Because honestly, like if I was going to say to make everything easier, get a cheap Bluetooth mouse. That's the challenge in this whole thing right now, is not using the mouse. So, let me show the best way I can show. You should have some macros saved kind of globally, even if you've been playing on your desktop. So I'm going to show that right now. We'll do that one first. Okay, so here's my ROG ally. I don't know if I can, maybe I should, let me make the screen a little bit bigger here. Okay, yeah, there we go. So for ease of viewing, all right. So this top button right up here, the three lines, I'm gonna hit that, you know, bring up the consoleport menu. You're gonna use the D-pad to scroll down. Oh wait, I didn't, never mind. It should be in, you should have it in gamepad mode, okay? So you're gonna use the D-pad to scroll down and go down to macros and hit A. Okay, macros are gonna come up. These should be like all the general macros you had saved, like everything from your World of Warcraft desktop should be loaded in here. Like you shouldn't have had to make any of these. These are all, this is like all my entire WoW, just all my macros. You also can have specific macros, but so for instance, here's the charge I use. Actually, I don't even think I have it active. So actually this is going to help out. Oh no, I do have it active, C1. But anyway, this is my charge macro. So, oh wait. Whoa. So this is my charge macro right there. So normally, like with no mouse, right, you're going to have to tap your finger on that charge macro, right? So just get it selected. Then use the triangle button just above the D-pad, right? So hit this. Now you're going to go over and change gamepad mode to desktop mode. What that's going to do is that's going to allow you to move this mouse right here with the joystick, see? So you're going to take this over here and you're going to kind of like press down on the joystick really fast and double click like this. And see how I'm moving it now? So I'm moving it with the joystick. So now I'm taking this macro and I can put it, you know, on this bar. Let me see. Let me find a good one here. It's something I haven't been using. So I'll put it up here where my trinket is, and then hit A. Oh wait, no, don't hit A. Hit this. Press down on the joystick. Okay, see how now my gladiator medallion's over there? So I'll hit that. Hit these button down, down and down. The joystick, right stick down, right stick down. Okay, yeah, right stick down. We're still in keyboard mode, so realize that. So anytime you want to just any of these, just double click and pick up. And then to clear this, you can just kind of like click off of it. Like I'm gonna clear this over, like with this. Like this. Okay. No, I still have it on my cursor. I'm gonna go like this. Go back to gamepad mode. Okay, just go back to gamepad mode. Okay. So that is a way to kind of get rid of all that. Right, so we get rid of all that. So that's how you should be able to do your macros. Just by using the right click, left click mechanics of the ROG. Or, you know, if you get into a situation, just remember you know, right triangle, the command center button, and just bring up this keypad or the keyboard. You can do a lot with the keyboard. You can hit escape and clear targets. It's going to work the same way as a normal keyboard. You're going to have to rely on this quite a bit without a Bluetooth mouse. But see, like I can maneuver this around with my finger. So that's how your macros should work. If your macros aren't showing up, like all the ones you saved from your retail WoW on your computer, I would probably say, you know, go back on the computer and change the way they operate, because I believe there's a settings where you can set them for like all characters and not character specific. There is something like that, but they should show up. It's just like your buttons. It's saved. It's saved server side, so anywhere you log in, it should always have your unit frames, the same, the bars and buttons, and macros. Like those things are saved. Now the other thing, the size of the buttons. Okay, so this is also challenging. Same kind of thing. We're in gamepad mode. We're gonna go to the menu. I'm gonna scroll down here to controls. Okay, we're gonna go over to the action bar. Now, this is the scale right here. Let me move the picture. Okay, so over in here. So this is your scale, and you can actually kind of set them individually, like you can make them bigger or smaller or etc. But you're just gonna tap on this scale, and for demonstration purposes, okay, so tapping on this little just says scale 0.9. So obviously no keyboard, no mouse, so same thing. Bring up the command center right above the D-pad. Boom. Okay, we're gonna select the keyboard right here and press A. Boom. It's gonna bring up the keyboard. We can maneuver the keyboard just slightly down a little bit. Let me see if I can get it. So I'm gonna bring it down here a little bit. Use my finger. See, this is a challenging part. So I'm gonna hit backspace on the keyboard on the screen, and we'll say let's make it 1.5. Alright, 1.5 is now going to be the new scale, and I'm going to hit enter. Now watch the buttons in the background. Boom. Look at how big they are now. See those buttons in the back there? Look at these. Look at them now. Right, so closing the keyboard. Look at the size of these now. Now it's like, okay, well that's definitely visible, right? So it's just going to be a little bit time consuming. More time consuming than normal, but I think like once you get this set up to you wherever you want it, I feel like it's going to be awesome. Okay, it's going to be like perfect for whatever you want. It's going to be perfect for your own like spec. So from here, right, say we're not happy because obviously half of them are off the screen, so that's not good either. So back in, we're going to go back into the menu system, to the controls. I'm going to go over here. Now see, the auction bars are locked, so I'm going to unlock them. And now what you have to do is, so you kind of have to just grab them like this. So use your finger, like right from that side button, just grab them and bring them wherever. And you'll be able to just kind of maneuver them wherever you want from that screen. Okay? And that's pretty much really it. You can also change their center right by doing this stuff and moving them over here. Like, you can always go back to where they belong. There's a lot you can adjust and control. It's really kind of cool. Just try to get everything like either on one side or the other, and yeah, it should be good. It should be beneficial to do that kind of stuff. So like you just kind of grab it and pull it anywhere you want. Grab it, pull it anywhere. So stuff like that. And just do a design over here. I think honestly, the best thing for this, right? Go see where it says orthodox up at the top. It's like go to orthodox, right? And now you're gonna have like set up like this. Check us out. So instead of like being circles, it's just gonna be bars on the bottom. I thought about this. So then like your modifiers right here. So you just gotta get used to those modifiers. What does it look like with every bar? Let's see. So like controls, let's always show up buttons, cooldown numbers, and let's bring the scale up to like bring the scale up to like, I don't know if we can control the scale here. Let me see. I know we can. Let's go with the scale, be like, let's bring it up to like 1.25, right? No, I think that's kind of overkill. 1.1 is pretty nice. So let's see what that looks like. Alright, that doesn't look bad, right? That's actually like a little bit bigger on the screen and everything. So yeah, and then the same kind of thing applies. Like you can bring this up. Unlock them. And we can put them like over in here and over there. You know, kind of like wherever you would want them to go. I guess just try things, and I would say keep it like at the bottom, and then just adjust the scale up. I wouldn't try to move them. I feel like that's really kind of a little bit hard. It's hard without a mouse. If you had a mouse, like a Bluetooth mouse, it'd be a lot easier to precisionally move them from the actual spot. But I think that's it. I think that answers the question pretty well. Yeah, go to orthodox, set up your things. You might have to reset them a little bit. And let's see here. Let's go to controls and let me show my. Oh wait. Oh no, that's all messed up now. Just do that. I don't know why it's not always showing all my buttons. Okay, there we go. So here's what it looks like with all the buttons shown. It's not too bad. It's not bad at all. I feel like that could be good. I feel like that could be really good. And then if you like, let's bring the chat up to like, let's adjust the chat somewhere. Honestly, we should be putting this like right, like 2-bar here. We could bring the chat like way up into that even. What am I, 1.5 bar? So like right there. Okay. So yeah, that's good. Okay. So now we have a little more room to play with on the scale. It's the scale end of things. So let me scale this up to like let me scale this up to like 1.15 maybe? How's that look? Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit bigger. Like 1.5. No, 1.5 is kind of killer. 1.35. Let's try that. So that's a little bit kind of crazy, I would say. It's a little bit crazy. I still think like this solves a lot of problems to bring it over. Just orthodox and then kind of go up to like 1.3. And that like traverses the whole screen. That's actually looks pretty swell. And then you can just adjust this a little bit higher. Adjust the damage meter maybe a little bit higher over here. Yeah, it's actually not too bad at all. Like it doesn't look too bad on the screen. It's a lot bigger than the before. Yeah, that's nice. And then what you could do is you could still show all your buttons. And let's see how that looks. Is it overkill or not? Alright, so this is showing all the buttons. This is kind of a little bit overwhelming, right? But I feel like this is kind of cool, right? This is pretty cool. It's actually pretty neat to see. They're way bigger and everything. And then, you know, once you get used to what buttons is on what, you know, you could play like this. It's actually kind of cool. I'm gonna leave it like this for a little bit, actually. So I hope that helped out. The only thing to do is experiment. I can show you like a little bit of the how, but the rest is kind of like up to where you want it, where you want everything and how you want to do it. But I would say highly recommend get Bluetooth mouse just to configure. I mean, it should be pretty inexpensive. Just for the mere fact of setting up console port. So yeah, I hope that answered any questions. We'll start the stream off like that. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything. Maybe I'll try to do like one raid finder. I feel like that could be good. Did I do this? Damn, it's like 3 bosses. Ugh. Alright. Either that or we'll do the... I don't know, actually Cooking Impossible is not. Maybe I'll go into an epic battleground. Even though I'll probably die pretty quickly. So yeah. I hope that helped out with everything and etc, etc. I'm gonna actually try this new setup here with the orthodox bars going across the screen. I think this looks pretty cool. I think it's worth a shot for a little bit, even though it has my mind a little bit going like, oh, because I'm used to the way it's set up of kind of like a gamepad. I think the visualization of the gamepad kind of helps. But I also think this could be cool too. Right? It could be cool. I should see how good I can do with how good I can do with just the bars. What is execute? The problem is execute is the problem. Well, no, it shouldn't be that hard. Execute, I think Mortal Strike. Yeah, I could possibly do it. I could possibly do it. What's nice is they added in the mini menu down at the bottom here. I don't know if WoW did that or consoleport did it. It looks like a consoleport thing to me. So that's really good. It's actually really good. Because there are certain things that don't appear. Okay. Yeah, so looks good. I don't know if we'll get any queues. Let's see, 15 minutes, 3 minutes. Can I queue for both of these? Let's see. Random epic battleground. I need 2 bosses is what I need. Let's see what it is. Oh no. Oh no. Ashran. Yeah, this latest update seems to be working pretty good with retail. Like actually super. I'm really loving what they did for consoleport retail. But I'm gonna leave this game. We're gonna leave this game. And we'll see if we can get a raid finder. If not, I guess no big deal. think 6. Yeah, okay. The callous bone. The last thing I need to do over there on the Forbidden Reach. Should I fly it? Actually, you know what? Maybe by the time that I get there, I have to find this. Oh, perfect. So we'll try this out. We'll see how this goes in like a raid scenario with these buttons here. I mean, on the ally itself, it doesn't look too bad. I feel like it's a lot bigger buttons. It's definitely a bit more to see. And definitely a little bit more playable. And I mean, you could go as big with them as you want. I don't know, you know, what the goal is to use all the main skills if you really want to try hard. Like, I feel like my setup's kind of try hard. I feel like I could probably downsize. I probably definitely could downsize.
Before more of your soldiers die, we would rather die than return to subjugation. The secrets within this crucible are ours to claim. With their power, we will never serve again!
I can't wait to actually get like a 4-piece set bonus. I feel like that's gonna be pretty nice.
Distinguish between friend and foe. What is this power? In the quest to perfect Neltharion's armor, we went through many iterations. This is one of our more successful attempts. While imperfect, it will be more than enough to destroy these interlopers. Do it.
I can spin too, man.
Their names will ever be remembered.
Yeah, so the Rog Ally has just been great, especially for World of Warcraft. Once again, it's just like, this is always the game that, oh shit, playing from anywhere mobily in just a small package is just great. It's fun, it's just so enjoyable. I think out of all the games on the handheld, World of Warcraft is probably the one I've logged the most time on, even on the Steam Deck. Like, I put pretty much majority of my time on the Steam Deck. I was playing World of Warcraft with console port, and we have to owe it to console port. I feel like if I ever get to a position where I have some extra money or something, I feel like I need to donate to those devs, because this mod single-handedly has made this possible. So that's something also important to realize. I was thinking about this today, like, geez. This mod is just incredible. What it's done, what it has done. It's without this, with this mod, it would be extremely difficult to make World of Warcraft play this well. And not a lot of people would want to put through the effort to do it. It would just be a huge task. And Cheerios and cheers to them for doing it. Hopefully at some point I maybe get to talk to them, thank them in person, meet them, and say, hey, thanks. This has made me like love playing World of Warcraft. But I feel like there's still a lot to be done on the ally. I have been getting kind of like, oh well, maybe I don't need this kind of attitude, but I feel like it's a good tool to have because you never know when you're just not going to be able to be at a desk, sit at a desk, etc, etc. You know. Sometimes you just want to lay down and just kind of have something in front of your face instead of just sitting in a chair, etc, etc. Like, honestly, I haven't felt the need to play much on my gaming PC at all since I've gotten the ally. This is the first time I'm only sitting here because I wanted to do the capture card and have the camera really set up well to answer those questions. But yeah, this is great. So I'll just kind of finish this out. I'll finish out this. I think maybe I'll do like, should I do 2 bosses? Maybe I'll do just 2 bosses. Let's see what this last boss has. It should be actually pretty quick. This instance isn't too bad. I feel like it isn't that bad. Alright, that's gonna be a need for the boots. Looks like I don't get them though.
Its grip weakens. Does Zokarith wield some power that can
Well, that's gonna be like it for me. One boss is good. I hope I helped out everybody. I hope I was some bit of a helpful advice for those comments. Try it out, see what happens. Let me know. Other than that, gotta do some other tasks today. Just got home from work, so also some other stuff I gotta do. But yeah, have a great rest of your day, everyone. And if there's any more questions, keep them coming. I'd like to keep doing this, kind of like a way to answer people's questions about console port. I don't know how I feel about this. I think we gotta go back to the default. Yeah, I think we gotta go back to the default. But maybe one of you likes the way that looks. You know? Maybe one of you likes the way those straight bars look. I kind of just like it like this because that's kind of the way the controllers are set up. So my memory. So remember, you could just change the scale here. If you still want it like this, just go in there and change that scale. Adjust it as appropriately. You just got to be creative when you're clicking over spells and buttons. Remember to switch it over. Remember when you want to use like a mouse type feature, just open up the keyboard. Or open up, go over to desktop control mode. And then you can use this. You can use your joysticks as a mouse and you know, double click to start selecting and taking things off. You know, just like that. It's that easy. Just remember to go back into gamepad mode and you should be Gucci. Alright everyone, have a great rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed this kind of like small little stream I put on. Have a great rest of your weekend and everything, wherever you may be. It's your pal Rhoody here signing off. I gotta do a lot of different errands and chores today, so it's gonna be busy. But I'll leave you with my slogans, and you know what it is. Look good, feel good.